ninth season of theatre in the amphitheatre, so thank you very much for coming. It also marks, on May the 14th, 2005, this show officially opened. A ribbon was cut here on the stage 10 years ago, so it's a very special occasion. So thank you very much for coming. The theatre has developed and changed enormously, and we love it and hope that you do too. Could I ask you please to turn off all your mobile phones so that you can enjoy the show and we can enjoy the show too. For those of you that haven't been here, the toilets are in the main building. Should you need to leave the auditorium at all during the show, please would you use the back entrances, not this area here, because the action here is going to be fast and furious, and also there's a bit of a problem with this door shutting and opening and stuff. There is an interval during which we'll be serving teas and complimentary teas and coffees in the outdoor kitchen, and we will ask you to completely clear the auditorium while we do magic things. And I think that's it, other than to welcome you again. You're very, very, very welcome here tonight. This show has been devised by the second years, scripted by Ian Wilde. It's got all the second years, 6 of the first years, and 5 returning graduates in the show, so it is really an epic. So thank you very much. Without more ado, we would now like to present Gaze Not into the Abyss. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Black Rock Observatory. Tonight is a very special part of a week-long programme in which my eyeballs get a rest, and members of the general public who wish to bring a little eternal darkness into their lives can visit the observatory and peer up one of the world's most powerful telescopes at something mind-bogglingly big, unbounded and black, the universe. Tomorrow, school children will be allowed in for the first and possibly last time, depending on their self-restraint. Meanwhile, tonight, we are to witness the performance of world-renowned, soon-to-be universe-renowned, choreographer and dancer Gladio Armado Diva. This place is particularly good for gazing at stars, and there is none bigger or brighter, so I am almost weak-kneed to be standing here and introducing the premiere of Stargazers, a piece she has created and choreographed about the cosmos and all there is in it. So, without further ado, please welcome Gladio Armado Diva at Stargazers.
Sweeping?
In the middle of a live performance!
Floors are important. They hold us up. We'd all be still living in trees if it weren't for flowers.
You're sacked, Roddy! Sacked! Do you hear me? Get out! And don't ever come back! Ever!
Careful when you cross there. It's just misrupt.
Never has she been so humiliated!
Never! I am so. I've sacked the caretaker.
Sacked him! You should have killed him. There were critics in the audience. Critics. Creatures so venomous. There is no known antidote for their sting. Let us hope you have not ruined Gladio's career forever.
The caretaker. Floors mean a lot to him. His motto is, you can beat a carpet, but you can't beat a well glued down parquet floor.
What? What? There was my heart and soul, naked and bare as the moon, the universe watching, holding its breath. And then along comes an idiot caretaker and whips me out of the sky, so that the moon is gone. Imagine, no moon. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jump over the... Oh, it's disappearing to the bean. Humiliation!
Don't breathe. It was amazing.
History is full of terrible events, but nothing so terrible as what has happened here tonight. And that is not hyperbole. Look.
Serge, let us go. My thighs, they're beginning to shudder with stress.
Quickly! She may never dance again! Let me go.
Miss, am I really sacked?
Yes!
But I'm the only one who understands the flowers in this place. Don't be surprised if they start rising up to overthrow their human oppressors. You'll be tripping over on them.
Just get out!
Jen? Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
No. I didn't know what else to ask. I'm not very good at asking emotional people questions. What should I have asked? Just so I get it right next time?
Well, that's two stupid questions. Do you know what? There isn't going to be a next time because I'm finished with you.
But why? What have I done?
Or is that a stupid question?
Did I just ask a stupid question about asking a stupid question?
I'm finished with you because the caretaker walked in on Gladio's stand. I'm finished with him, you, and everyone else. I'm finished. Just go. I've got to lock up.
It can't be the caretaker. Is it me? Or is that a stupid question? Or the scooter. I'm saving up to buy a Mercedes. The latest Mercedes scooter is incredible. One push your foot goes 100 miles per hour. 100 mpft! Miles per foot push.
You're still here.
Do you want to lift home?
What's happened with the telescope? Did you move it? It's a very expensive and sophisticated piece of equipment.
So?
You gave it a shot because I gave you a shot, didn't you?
If I go pushing telescopes, scooters,
Just
yeah.
go. You moved again. So weird.
studying the universe for several years now, and there's an almost infinite amount of, well, nothing. It's disturbing. But then suddenly I see something near. Gladiol Armada Diva. She moved me. She actually touched me. She moved me. I wonder where she lives. And if she could, possibly love a telescope, because I think I'm done with the whole universe thing. I'm beginning with a woman.
Please, Gladiol, relax. I was onto the papers, huh? I pulled a few levers, called in a few favors.
I haven't slept a wink. My eyes were shut, and they were reading reviews after shit reviews, scrolling across the leaves. I dreamed the bastard of the New Yorker was sitting in the front row. He was fighting with a king cobra, and he bit me.
So you dreamed yet didn't sleep a wink, huh?
20 critics, faces like quick dry cement, watching my career swept into the bin by a janitor. And you sat there, and you're still just sitting there.
I seem to remember that you were warned by somebody. I can't remember who, but I am sure they're very near. Maybe even sitting in the same seat as I am. That the observatory was an absurd place to start the tour. I seem to remember the very same person. Now, whoever it was, they must be around here somewhere, huh? Oh, it's me. That falling in with Astronomer O'Leary's starry-eyed fantasies was bound to end up in disaster.
Disaster? You see, my career is over. It's over.
Look. Look at my suit. The cuffs of my shirt and jacket are frayed. Why?
Your tailor is disastrous, and their career is over.
No. Because I cannot afford a new suit or a new shirt. Because every last penny that I could borrow, beg, or steal has gone into promoting this show. And why?
Because you are a disaster as well as me, and your career is even more over than mine.
Remember the cab last night, huh? The nervous palpitations in your legs. The driver said it was like trying to fight a giant octopus.
How can I think about my legs in the cab when the critics are going to drive over me in a steamroller and make my career as flat as one of those fish with the eyes that are over here that we ate in the restaurant last week? Oh yes, that's it. I might as well become a fish. A tour boat. I will become a fish, and live in the sea, and bury myself in the sand, and marry a giant octopus, so that I can feel his big, strong arms around me, and I will still have some big, strong arms for punching critics and caretakers in the face if they swim by my legs.
What did I tell you? You're having palpitations.
Good for Katrina!
Oh, Katrina! Quickly! Strap her down, huh? Come on, Katrina.
Here, hurry. You think I should? Okay.
have brought this on yourself, huh?
I got one of those.
If you had just listened to me, stayed calm. You are supposed to tour stargazing next month.
Nobody will come and see us. Audiences are so stupid, fickle, ignorant about art. A critic tells an audience what you think, and they believe it because they're so idiotically suggestible. Idiotically beautiful, charming, wonderful. Yes, extremely intelligent, flower-throwing creatures who know their mind when they step into a theater. My legs! I think we got your legs in time before they hurt themselves in a knot. Like children. Ah! I know. I'm not going to do this show! It's a flop! I'm going to be a tour but sell this house. Get the house in Ireland, you said. A nice little country that fell off Europe into the Atlantic, where they don't tax rich people if they possibly can. Fine, if we were rich.
It was you said buy a house in Cork.
You did!
I didn't.
Well, let's not argue about it.
Okay, we'll agree to agree.
All right then.
I'm doing it.
You're not!
I am.
You're not! You're arguing!
How?
I don't know. By some insidious method of quarreling, whilst being in total agreement with me.
Oh.
Just bring me the front window. Okay. At least if I have to stand here, I can look at the passers-by in the street.
Everything would have been fine if you hadn't started talking to that planetarium woman. I seem to remember that you were warned by somebody that it was a stupid idea. I can't remember who, but I am sure their name begins with an M. Oh, me. Me. We cannot afford to cancel the tour's European leg.
Just shut up, Peppermilk. Hey, what's that?
What?
Up there on the tree, something is glinting. A lens? A camera? A telescope? We've been watched!
No, you're imagining things. You're so highly strung.
I tell you! Look! She's right. The tree has something in it. Hide everybody. Let's not the curtains. I want to see Isaac!
Oh, if it is anyone at all.
That's my sister, look. She has amazing eyes. Isaac can see right around the world. Katarina, tell us what you see. That's Paris. Hero. That's 3.
Paparazzi! The reviews are out! They're waiting to hang me! Go out and punch them!
I'm phoning the police.
I wonder if it is the paparazzi.
Who else would want to spy on me?
A stalker?
I didn't know they had stalkers in Cork. Did you? Incidentally, why doesn't your sister speak English?
She's dumb, but she's good with ropes. She used to tie up ships and found them off docks.
Oh, the cops said they'd be right home.
Here they are! Irish cops must be so efficient, so dedicated, so good at their jobs!
They've crashed into that tree.
They're driving up it.
Oh, the driver is getting out along one of the branches.
And there is a struggle going on. I can't quite see. All the leaves are in the way.
The cops are fighting with a telescope. Punching it. Why?
They're getting back into the car.
Fallen back out of the tree.
They have the telescope, huh? But the stalker is still at large.
What are you doing here? I sacked you last night.
I was worried about the floors rising up and overthrowing their human oppressors. You don't get more downtrodden than the floor.
My decision was final and irreversible.
Maybe I could have just one last sweep, full time 6.
What? Well, all right, but be quick about it. I have a class of kids coming in, and I'm eating up as it is.
So, this is it, buddy. The end of the corridor for you and me. We've had our ups and our downs, especially on the stairs. Reading Karl Marx for planks together. But no matter what happens, when all of this is over, even if I'm lying cold and alone in a ditch because I got no money, I'll always remember the floors for the solidarity we enjoyed together. Me, you, and the broom.
Enough! Out! Where is the telescope? Roddy, where is the telescope?
I don't know. I don't clean the telescopes, just the floors, so I don't have a relationship with them.
I'll have to phone the guards.
I'm trying to say goodbye to the floors.
Right.
Make sure they wipe their shoes.
Again?
You.
Yes. Care to cast an eye over my new scooter? It's a Mercedes. I just thought, to hell with it. Jennifer's worth it.
Did you steal the telescope? Despite me for dumping you?
No. Like, now that I possess this new scooter, might there be a chance of evaluating our current situation?
Give a damn about your scooter!
It's a Mercedes! Two-wheel drive!
A telescope worth millions has disappeared overnight! It can't have moved by itself!
This way. Don't handle anything. Put universe down, Tom. Miss Dayton.
You're not.
I am. My last name is Dayton. D-A-Y-K-E-N.
How confusing.
I've been hoping to get married, but nobody will ask me because I'm quite plain. Yes, at the same time, incredibly picky and choosy about men.
Right then. I'm terribly sorry, but there's been a robbery.
Why? Is he lying on the floor?
I'm stopping an uprising and showing solidarity.
Dayton.
Miss Mistake, David, whatever it is, I'm terribly sorry, but I can't possibly show you all around because I have to phone the guards. Now, we don't want the children's fingerprints everywhere. They might get arrested.
They're not that badly behaved.
Aren't we going to the tour, mistaken?
We will know.
I want to see the universe.
We will.
You can't see the universe today. There isn't a telescope.
You lied about the telescope. You said there was a telescope.
We didn't lie.
There's no Santa either. My big sister just told me.
There is a telescope.
Don't never stop me crying.
There is a telescope.
So is there a Santa?
No.
You can't tell them there's no Santa.
No. There's no Santa, no Elf, no Roadhouse, no North Pole. Get them out of here.
Don't you think we need to talk?
Never, ever again.
I bought this Mercedes for you! You! No, you can talk about it some telescope!
Just get out.
Okay. But I don't care what you say. There is a North Pole!
Okay, freeze everybody. It's the police.
I was just about to call you to report a crime.
Are you the chief astronomer?
Yes.
Well, then can you tell me why are these kids loitering here? That's a criminal offense. You're lucky you're minors. Go ahead, get a print.
You just getting your prince ready? What are you doing? What's he done wrong? Except dump me.
Arrest this guy for asking stupid questions.
What is asking stupid questions for the crime?
Oh, you're putting years in your sentence, kid. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can and will be held against you in a court of law. Earlier this morning, we arrested a telescope outside in a tree outside the house of Miss Gladiole Armada Diva.
Oh, my telescope. You found it.
Why did you not report it stolen? Not reporting a crime is a crime.
I only just found out. I only just got into work.
Getting down from the tree delayed you?
Shouldn't we be looking for a gun? I mean, it is a stalker, so, yeah.
Don't try to be smarter than me. I might have to arrest you. Rise up and follow. Smirking is a criminal offense. Still laughing, huh? Arrest the kids. Shut it! You were about about to get a detention you will never forget. You will write out 270 million times. I must not be a criminal.
You can't do that.
Just have.
Then you are mistaken.
No, you're mistaken.
I am mistaken, but I'm not mistaken.
You are very mistaken if you think you can trade paradoxes with me, lady.
My name is Mistaken.
I haven't even asked you, name, so how could I get it wrong?
I am called Mistaken.
Yes, I called you mistaken because you called me mistaken when I most certainly was not mistaken.
Let me spell it out for you. Mistaken. MisdaYken.
Let me spell it out for you. You're a teacher, and you can't even spell mistaken. Arrest her for illiteracy!
I think she means now that she has a mistaken identity.
No, that Luann. It's obvious she's been mistaken for a teacher, when really she's the stalker. Arrest her! Even though she's not a guide!
This is... No, I'm getting in hold of your cheek!
Shut it! You have the right to remain silent! Anything you do or say can and will be held against you in a court of law. Get rid of her, Houlihan!
Outrageous!
Are we being arrested?
Yes!
You have the right to remain dumb. Anything you do say will be held against you in the court of law.
Why are you arresting innocent people? She's the least likely suspect in the room.
The person you're least likely to suspect is always the criminal.
But she had no access to the telescope.
Then who did?
Well, Roddy, the caretaker, is now pretending to be up floor.
I'm not pretending.
He ruined Miss Steve's performance last night by brushing the stage she danced on it.
That certainly suggests a criminally obsessive and deviant mind. Cops on them, Pimples!
If they go on a rampage and you're all killed by a mob of angry floors, don't blame me. I tried to meet it.
And where were we this morning?
I was going to ask that. And where were you this morning?
Buying a Mercedes scooter.
That's Miss Diva, no doubt. It's all adding up. There are multiple stores. Stalking on the Orient Express. Another set of bracelets for Mr. X. We are gonna need a jewelry store to get this lot in jail. And where were you, Miss?
He's already cuffed.
Houlihan! One last time. Don't try to be smarter than me.
O'Leary, I was in bed. I overslept.
You sacked the caretaker because he messed up Miss Diva's performance.
Yes.
Because you realized as you watched the dance that you were in love with her. So you give this poor kid your boyfriend a shove so that you can go and stalk the fabulous, attractive, dancing Miss Diva that you've become infatuated with. Jennifer, how could you? Open and shut case.
It isn't.
Of course it is. There's no other kind of case. Well, what kind of case couldn't open or shut? Sure, how could you put clothes or drugs in it?
Exactly. Now you're beginning to think like a cop, Houlihan.
Her prints are all over the telescope.
I think we've found our man. And he's a woman.
No, you can't arrest me.
Oh, can't I? What is pride without a criminal? A very lonely incident of malefaction. We need a culprit, and somewhere inside them, everybody has added a crook wanting some action. It's my job to help people find this part of themselves and then arrest them and lock them in cells. There's thousands in prison who can attest. I like to arrest.
He likes to arrest.
I like to arrest.
He likes to arrest.
And pots, elevators, laptops, radiators, rippings off the wall. I'm not happy at all unless the handcuffs are on.
The handcuffs are on.
From everyone else, if you're wearing slightly outrageous clothes, if I don't like the color of your car or your hair, or if you have a piano wedged up your nose, well then I'm gonna do what I do best. I like to arrest.
He likes to arrest.
I like to arrest.
He likes to arrest.
I confirm it's true, as far off as you can. If I trust you, Dr. Watson,
His actual name is Houlihan.
it's my job to arrest me, just turning my page.
As innocent I tell you, as innocent as the day.
That's what every criminal says as you lead them away. It proves that you're guilty in every single way.
Who was the last person to see the telescope last night?
It was me.
It's an open and shut case.
So shut it!
An open and shut case.
So shut it.
How many people have the familiarity to use this dirty telescope?
Only me.
It's an open and shut case.
So shut it!
An open and shut case.
So shut it.
There's thousands in prison who can attest. I like to arrest. I like to arrest.
He likes to arrest. Not happy at all unless the handcuffs are on. Happy at all unless the handcuffs are on.
I like to arrest.
He likes to arrest. He likes to arrest.
Maybe it was the telescope. It was behaving peculiarly.
Very suspicious that you didn't report it.
You'll be under arrest.
I already am.
Oh yeah.
The telescope, it moved of its own accord. Twice. Maybe it struck Miss Diva itself.
She's insane, Houlihan. Criminally insane. It's a good thing we've got the manacles on her.
What is it with you and arresting things?
Did you not hear the song? Is the crime without a criminal, a very lonely instance of malefaction. We need culprit, and somewhere inside them, everybody has added a crook wanting some action.
years. Yet all you can say is hello.
I'm just a poor, simple inventor of powerful telescopes working down a back street. What do you expect me to say?
Oh, son, you're home. Let me embrace you?
I've told you before. I'm your creator, not your mom. I didn't actually gestate you in my womb. Though, I would have done if I'd only thought of it at the time. Anyhow, fine way to treat your mother. Not visiting the poor old woman for 2 years.
Boom. A small amniotic universe that I was never in. Hold on! I was busy in the observatory for 2 years. Always staring up at the universe, just probing deeper and deeper, trying to measure the state of distant particles. What, quantum mechanics? It's actually just a bunch of boring old equations on the blackboard of a night sky. Mom. 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 I need your help. Don't ask any questions, please. Just say yes.
Yes, but stop calling me Mom.
Betty. You know how you created me to help study entanglement?
Yes. The God effect. Synchronicity between subatomic particles regardless of their distance.
Yes. Well, I've become entangled, but in a different sort of way. Oh boy. I've fallen in love.
Oh, that's nice, Leo. Isn't it one of the new instruments in the auditorium? Another telescope.
Not a telescope, no.
A microscope. A magnifying glass.
No.
A girl.
I know, Mom. Yeah.
A human being.
I don't want to be like a telescope anymore. She's a dancer and everything. The way she moves, the way she smiles is more interesting than quantum mechanics. The sparkle in her eye shines brighter than, well, hell, any star in the Milky Way.
What have I done?
Mom, what actually happens when a telescope and a woman, you know, they love each other very much?
When a telescope and a woman love each other very much, stars will fall out of the sky. When a telescope and a woman love each other very much, the stars will fall into their eyes. You will want to be with each other every moment of the day. You might even both want to kiss. There'll be other things you might want to do together after this. Or maybe there's something much safer you could do together. The one I take, she might take it for a meal. But don't be late to make her wait outside the place in pouring rain. That won't be great. Get a table, order food and sit up straight and concentrate. Don't knock the fork right off your plate. Call it pate and not hate. Don't try to kiss her while you're waiting for the waiter with your order. Don't knock the candles over with your radio controls and burn the place to cinder on. Maybe there is something safer you can do together. No,
see a film, you see a movie that is safe and that is groovy. Well, don't make a mess by spilling popcorn down her dress. See a romance not too weepy, don't watch anything that's creepy. Don't put your arm around her, accidentally touch her leg, cause she might suddenly scream out loud in the middle of a crowd. Slap your face and run out, calling loudly for the guards. And not the odds will throw you out, or maybe there is something safer you can do together. Go to the zoo, yes, just you too. Go see the bouncing kangaroos as they're going up and down. Don't let that give you two ideas. See the chimpanzees with teeth, cause that will make her laugh for sure. But if they drink from the spout, keep your imagination pure. Don't go and see the snakes, cause they're symbolic for Christ's sake. Don't kiss and lose composure, falling into an enclosure full of lions or gorillas. Is there really nothing safer than the pair of you can do? Telescope and that woman would be better not to touch. Just sit and stare up at the stars.
But I want to marry her and have telescope baby.
Have you spoken to her, Leo?
Well, no. It's impossible. I mean, she's, a dancer. People hound her all the time. But I did follow her around, and I watched her from a tree outside her house.
Oh, so you stalked her?
That's what the cops said.
The cops?
Yeah. They arrested me from a tree outside our house. And then they locked me in a cupboard in the cop station. I only got out, put tonguing out with a spoon. Then I dropped her there. And he was in there on suspicion of arson.
Arson?
Yeah, it burned the mouth of a cop who was using it to try and eat soup or something. But Mom! Betty? See, I don't want to be like a telescope anymore. I just want to be normal. Get married, have kids, drop them off to school in the morning, pick them up from soccer practice at night, hold down a job.
I understand, Leo. My mother wanted me to be a doctor, but I had absolutely no interest in caring for other people, especially if they were ill. I wanted to be an inventor, but I compromised. I became a doctor of philosophy and science. I lectured on Nietzsche and invented in my spare time. And that's when you became a twinkle in my eye. I wrote down all my calculations for inventing you, but they were stolen by this brilliant student I was working with at the time. I had to build you from what I could remember of the plan. And that's why you said 10 sentient deep space quantum telescope. Well, you came out a bit weird.
I need to get into our house. Just so that I can talk to her. Just so that I can have a chance. I want you to wrap me up in some wrapping and leave me on her doorstep as a gift. And I know that this sounds crazy or something, but...
Are you sure you want to do
Mom, please! Look. Here. Here is her address. So.
All right then. I'll find a box and a bow.
Yeah.
I've got some nice wrapping from the €2 store.
Roddy, what are you doing here?
Sweeping.
Yes, obviously.
He was arrested for looking deviant and ruining Miss Diva's performance. He was let off lightly with 6 months community service, sweeping floors. Mainly because all of our own caretakers, they've all been arrested, and we needed someone to sweep the cells.
The floors are okay here. They're not sure if being in a police cell, if they've done something wrong. They felt better after I reassured them.
Out. Okay, Miss Stalker O'Leary. It's confession time.
Do I get to see a lawyer or anything? What about my phone call?
We gave the caretaker your phone call. He ordered a pizza.
It's ridiculous. I am a well-respected member of the scientific community. I demand to see my lawyer.
Well, when your lawyer had you been arrested, she came right over. And then we arrested her. Conspiracy to help guilty people stalk celebrity dancers. She's in cell 17.
I demand to see your superior.
Well, okay.
Hi, I'm the Chief Inspector. What can I do for you?
This man is completely out of control. He arrests anything on trumped up charges. Innocent children, my staff, my boyfriend.
You said he was your ex.
Well, in fact, miss, I have been meaning to have a word with Officer Kelly about this. In truth, we seconded him onto our force as a foreign exchange from Detroit. Because we felt Irish guards were not arresting enough criminals. It makes sense. The more people you arrest, the less criminals there are on the streets. Ireland was way, way down the league tables for numbers of criminals being arrested per capita. We got worried that soon we wouldn't be able to compete with officers from other countries. We felt if we didn't start arresting more people, we risked being left behind by those higher up on the list, like UK and America. However, our cells are now completely full, thanks to Officer Kelly's fine work. And perhaps this might be a propitious moment to ask him to ease up with the arrests.
Is that an order, sir?
Well, I suppose so, yes.
Well, then I arrest you, Chief Inspector, for corruption, for preventing a police officer from carrying out lawful police business. Put that cuffs on him, O'Leary.
Well, it's the chief.
He's a crook.
It's the chief.
Do it.
He is not authorized to do so. I am his and your superior.
Do it, O'Leary.
Okay! Do it! You'll get years for this! You get swear words! More swear words! You F-word! You F-word! You C-word 3 times! You further on string of obscenities! Oh, you asterisk!
The one where your wife kicks in it! Okay, cell 10. It's the little one's 4th birthday, and I'm gonna go around later on. I'm just gonna slide a cake underneath the door for him. Okay, Miss O'Leary. It's time for you to tell me all about your little crush on Miss Diva. How you took the telescope round to her house and you spied on her undressing from that tree.
You have a sick mind.
Do I? Or is it you that has a sick mind? What did you plan to do to Miss Diva, huh? A nice little homicide? Or did your mind full of sick cakes that imagines telescopes can walk and talk? Just want to watch her getting out of the shower.
It's a highly advanced telescope. And it's been acting very strangely the day before. It has seen further into the universe than any telescope ever. I saw Several members of the public came away looking very upset and serious. I didn't get a chance to look up at myself because I was preparing for Miss Diva's show that evening, but I noticed fluid leaking from the furthest lens onto the ground in a puddle, and I'm just beginning to realise that it was crying.
Why? Walking. Stop. Can a show walk by itself? Can it walk by itself?
No.
And can this lamp walk by itself?
Why don't you ask?
Smart lady, huh? Can you walk, lamp? Oh, come on, just answer the question. It's very simple. Can you walk? It seems not.
Maybe if it could talk.
Don't be stupid, lady! And yeah, that can walk and talk! Are you crazy?
What are you doing? You're supposed to be a police lamp. If you start talking, you're helping to prove her point.
Well, I can walk!
Well, you're under arrest.
Hey, don't pull my plug out! Hey, you bastard!
I don't have the time for you to give me the runaround, O'Leary. There are other people to arrest in this world besides you. So here's the piece of paper. Oh, what do you need next? What do you need next? You need a pen and your hand. You put them together. What do you get? You get the confession that you are going to write. You confess that you're mad. You get 6 months, 2 with parole. Fight me. Make me drag you through a court of law. I'll send you down for eternity.
What is happening to me?
Looking down like this, day after day, sit you mad. Did you ever leave your check?
Yes.
Gaze not into the abyss.
Or the abyss will gaze into thee. Nietzsche went mad. Maybe I have gone mad.
Yes.
The telescope's walking. Lamps talking. The arrests. Everything that's happened. Maybe I am crazy. That's the only...
Just sign along the dotted line. I'll fill in the rest.
Didn't Nietzsche also say, he who fights dragons becomes a dragon himself?
I don't know. I arrested 9 Nietzsches who were walking around the town yesterday like they were in fancy dress or something, for chanting disturbing aphorisms in German with subtitles.
Kenny! Kenny! Oh God, I found you!
What the hell?
The chief was really mad after we arrested him. When I opened the door to cell 10, he headbutted me and escaped. The inmates of the cell, a load of weird guys with big mustaches.
Nietzsche, come back to me in cell 10.
They beat me up and ran off too. Except for one of them. He ran me over on his scooter.
Hoolahan, a breakout! A breakout! Your boyfriend was squeezed in with the philosophers who want to space in other cells. Well, it looks like the prisoners obviously enjoyed being arrested so much the first time. They want me to do it all over again. Hoolahan, take her up to the prison hospital. She's admitted to being criminally insane. And then Hoolahan, meet me in the car park afterwards. 9 19th century German philosophers, led by the chief of police and a jilted man on a scooter, will not have escaped notice.
Come on. I don't want to get blood on your clothes.
True that Jennifer has behaved reprehensibly towards me. And she disrespected my new scooter. But I still love her. I know some of you are thinking, you blind fool! Go find a woman who is worthy of your loyalty, a Mercedes two-wheel drive! You are thinking, I can tell. You total idiot! Don't think in the moment of your escape, Jennifer has been wrongfully arrested for stalking Miss Diva and attempt to rescue her! But I must! For I still dote on Jennifer's little blondie self! I will go and seek out Gladio Armado Diva and beg her to drop all charges against anyone accused of stalking her. I will trust in my heart that one day Jennifer will reciprocate my adoration for her, for me, and thrill to ride on the back of my two-wheeled Miko stallion. This version of Mercedes scooter has a sniffer dog app. You simply draw a picture of a piece of clothing the person you want to find wears. Gladio's scarf. You show it to the Mercedes. It sniffs it. Fine boy, fine. And it seeks them out wherever they may be. Fine boy. Thank you, boy. No.
But the Times says that stargazing is the best dance show of the year.
And then he goes on to say that the dancer with the sweeping brush was a male Isadora Duncan. The Independent says the sweeper entrance was one of the most inspiring moments in dance choreography since a load of sickness, first gate crash, swan leg, sideways arm.
Dance Daily says emotional, poetic, haunting.
And then the star Gladiola Armado Diva becomes part of a constantly changing background. We barely notice her. Instead, the foreground is claimed by a simple cleaner.
No more reading reviews. No one else can take any more.
What is that?
I don't know. Katrina! Oh, no. Not you. Your sister. Go fetch her. Where is she? All right. Where did the box come from? Where did the box come from?
The box?
Uh-huh.
It was left on the doorstep.
It is big, huh? Someone must have a lot of admiration for you. Stop it!
A telescope! A tall kid screaming, telescope! You belong to the stalker!
No, I am the stalker. I'm not going to harm anyone. Least of all you, Daddy-o, whom I love dearly.
A telescope is professing his undying love to me? Do something!
Shoo! Shoo! Call the guards!
But I just wanted to say...
Okay. Don't come any nearer.
If I was to review what I saw last night, I would write that Gladiole's entrancing dancing was marvelous, brilliant, celestial, despite the fact that a caretaker blundered intensively onto the stage in mid-performance. Gladio kept her lovely head and danced so as to make the stars recognize that they had competition. She was the center of the universe, and I was left a satellite, dancing around her magnificence. In awe.
You dance well.
For a telescope.
There's something about telescopes I always love to hold. To think of looking upward makes my body go hard. They're long and half as so but they don't turn me on. I can't put my finger right why I go
Strange. Apparatus thing. You can go.
You can go. I think I want to be left alone with my present.
Darling Clariole, to be left alone in a room with the stalker. I cannot allow it.
You're my manager, not my chaperone. Out!
Leave you with this.
Out! You dance well.
Huh?
I think I could offer you a place in my company.
In your dance company or, you know, the other kind?
Both?
Really?
Yes.
That would do like a lot for me. I've always really wanted to know what happens when, you know, a telescope and a woman and they love each other very, very much. I never.
Then come into my room and find out.
She has amazing sex.
She's weird, isn't she? What is she saying?
She says she wouldn't mind the telescope herself.
Do you speak English?
English!
Oh, what about subtitles? I don't need subtitles. I can speak English.
Leider haben wir sie nicht verstanden.
Feck's sake! Can any of you unpick handcuffs?
Wissen Sie, wie man Handschellen aufmacht?
Are you free?
You don't need subtitles for me, buddy. I speak high border English. I'm just right from Dublin.
Right, take me home to Douglas.
Yeah, okay. I'm cool with that kind of thing. Where do you in Douglas live?
It's okay, there's only one of him.
What?
They're all one person. They're all Nietzsche, the German philosopher.
There isn't room for one person with so many bodies! Hey,
after being wrongly arrested. I'm the city chief of police. There's ID in my pocket.
Yeah, and I'm the Taoiseach. There's ID up my arse. Now back off out of my taxi. Don't you want to title me? I can't have 10 people in me car. I lose my licence.
You lose it if you don't. I'm the city chief of police, and if you don't get driving, I will arrest you. You'll be wearing these handcuffs.
I don't believe this. First, a great big tall telescope gets in me car and asks me to drive to the house, Gladio Diva. Fortunately, I knew the way, so I was wrestling with her legs the night before, and now this. Hey! We're being tails! Stop it!
Finished with them? We've only been going out with each other for 2 days. See you later, honey. Missing you already.
You again! How did you get from the prison to here?
What are you talking about?
You were just cleaning the prison.
No, I wasn't.
Roddy, you were. Oh, I'm going mad.
Oh, Roddy. You mean my twin brother. He's a caretaker as well at the observatory.
You're identical. Are you sure you're not Roddy messing with my head?
No, we're very similar. The only way you can tell us apart is by going eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and even then, 50% of the time, on average, you're wrong. We wear the same clothes because Mammy still dresses us, and we share the hat.
Dear God, I need help. God, yes, anything. Dear God. Yes, I know I'm agnostic. Maybe if you'd intervened in the Spanish Inquisition, Holocaust, famine, or hadn't created parasitic larvae that slowly feast on the brain and other internal organs of innocent creatures from the inside out, I'd find worshipping you easier. Also, I know the Old Testament but it does seem silly to be living our lives to these archaic and often cruel precepts. However, seeing as I've completely lost my marbles, having the irrational belief in a deity makes total sense. So, if you wouldn't mind helping me escape and stopping
Please hold the line. Your prayer has been placed on queue. God will be with you shortly.
What? This isn't going on a bill.
Please hold the line. God will be with you shortly, and your prayers will be answered.
Better make myself presentable. Don't want to look too sane. God might think I'm a time waster. An angel? Are you real? I am a real fisherman! This is so paradoxical. I pray for help because I'm going mad. Help arrives or breaks it.
Martha, I have some very bad news.
Oh, let me guess. I'm going mad.
Much worse than that.
What a earthquake! That's the kind of natural disaster I'd love to have several times a week.
Ah, very old, darling. Have you quite finished being stalked?
Leo's given up stalking me. Who wants to look if they can touch?
I've just finished reading your horoscope. It says, beware telescopes. There, underneath the review of last night's show.
Leo.
Yeah?
No, I am Leo.
Yeah, I'm a Leo too.
Today, there will be plenty of ups and downs.
Oh, yeah.
Ecstasy
Yep.
and devastation. Beware of examining things too closely with those telescopic sights.
Do you believe in horoscopes? Telescope.
Yep.
Well, then maybe you should tripod off then, so as not to ruin the career of one of the world's greatest dancers.
He's saying, I don't believe in horoscopes.
You read them every day.
I don't believe in them anymore. Leo, he's going to join the troupe as a principal dancer with me.
This is just a dance thing, is it? Purely professional.
What business is of yours? You're just my manager.
What business is it of mine? It is my business! Because I have sunk every penny I have, and even more that I do not have, into making you a success.
You're just jealous.
Jealous? Of a drain pipe with glasses? Of a monocle with an erection? Of Galileo's penis extension? I am bigger than that.
We will be Telescope Stairs and Gladiola Armado Rogers, outshining all other stars on earth or in heaven. The two of us as big as the universe itself. What's wrong with you? Why do you cry? Do Telescope have a post-coital emotional thing?
His tripods are palpitating, perhaps.
I don't want to be like a star.
What are you talking about? I want to be as big and important as the moon. You know, if the moon wasn't there, you'd miss it. I want to be like, if I wasn't there, people would really miss me. Like I was a goddess. What's going on? Oh man, a telescope, huh? There's always something, isn't there? What the hell is wrong with you?
God.
You're not a born-again telescope, I hope?
Up there, in the universe, God is dead!
That's all right. I'm an atheist.
No, that's really heavy, actually. Yeah, and a little bit dark and depressing for people in show business.
God is dead! I'm an extreme deep field gamma ray parting a Thor telescope with an interstellar boundary explorer and a wave detector option. I make the Hubble look short-sighted. On the day of your performance, I looked into the universe, further than anything has ever looked before. Into an abyss. A terrible void in which God was putrefying.
You're talking out of your seventh planet from the sun.
Hey, Pluto. Look, I just want to be normal, you know? See no further than the end of a little suburban housing estate where we settled down and had 2.4 telescopes.
You think I'm the kind of woman to live in a housing estate, hanging washing on the line, with pegs in my mouth?
You might like it.
I would not like it.
Well, it's less empty.
Do you think so? I want to see it for myself. Up on the table.
Ah, Daddy old. The horoscope.
I don't believe in horoscopes. You always tell me you don't believe in them. I'm not afraid. Go first! Bring me my skylight!
Daddy old, don't do this. I sense a terrible foreboding in the room.
I'm going to look into the deepest space to see if God is dead. You, up on the table! Now!
Please, I have my dignity.
Oh! Wow! Amazing!
This terrible foreboding is feeling something in this room. The chair, perhaps, huh? No. The floor, huh? No. Because floors do not have feelings.
Actually, they do. I agree.
You're not just great in bed, you're great on the kitchen table too. Just press extreme deep field gamma ray particles between your bottom and... Too terrible for words. An emptiness filled with nothingness. I even didn't believe in God until now. And now he ceased to exist. Something dead, the size of the universe. He's just.
I warned you.
Look not into the abyss, or the abyss will look into thee. Excuse me, I don't feel a bell.
Daddy old. Daddy old. Let me in. Daddy old. You.
Don't blame me. I'm used to drain private classes.
Daddy old.
Wait. There's a knocking at the front door, too.
It's contagious. Quick, fetch the front door and answer it. Maybe this door will catch opening from that. Quickly, Katerina.
They're coming.
Put them close together.
Yes, of course.
Oh, Katerina! Don't say a word. Open the door. Who are you?
I'm Jennifer O'Leary's ex-boyfriend, Raymond. Or Raymundo if you're feeling affectionate. And I'm here to...
Hey. Is that the Mercedes scooter you are driving?
Yes! It's new!
Two-wheel drive?
I've always wanted one of those.
I bought it for Jennifer, but she wasn't interested.
What?
That's what I thought.
You're kidding.
She must be crazy. Doesn't she know it goes 100 MPFE?
Well, I tried to tell her. But all she wanted to talk about was some telescope.
Me?
Yes.
Could I have a very small go?
Sure, it's an amazing ride.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Some women don't know how lucky they are. Their boyfriends driving works like this.
Well, pushing one anyway.
Jennifer's been arrested for stalking Miss Diva. I'm sure she's innocent. I'm here to beg Miss Diva to drop all charges against anyone accused of stalking her. In this way, I hope to rescue her and go from ex to current.
This over here is the real stalker.
You? Well, then you should turn yourself in to save her.
Ah, an excellent idea.
Wait. Opening is spreading. God is dead! Let's get out of here before Penny gets back!
You're all arrested. You're re-arrested.
You'll be the one arrested after this, megalomaniac.
What's this?
Oh, an angel killed when the car burst in here. Don't worry, it's not real. Nothing is. I'm imagining it all. Oh, this is a figment of my imagination.
No, it's not.
It is.
I am not a figment of your imagination. I am real.
You're not. I'm dreaming you. You're just very convincing.
I'm real and you're mad if you think I'm not.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I am mad. Therefore, you're just another hallucination.
I might have to arrest you for imagining that I'm not a real police officer.
Go ahead. It'll just be another hallucination.
You're under arrest for being mad.
I know. You sent me to the cell yourself for being mad in a previous hallucination.
All right. But I am not a figment of your imagination.
Yes, you are.
If I shoot you, I will continue to exist!
Sure, you will.
I think I could be an imaginative figment.
You're under arrest for dangerous driving, assisting escaped criminals, and killing an angel.
Go on, arrest an imaginative figment. Never stand up in court.
Arresting arrest. Remove these cuffs and take the rest of the day off.
No! You assaulted a police officer! You broke his nose!
You are mad!
He's not sharing my cell.
Wir sind die Dame von der Sternwarte.
Oh, yes.
Wir haben Sie vor 2 Tagen gesehen. Da waren Sie nicht verrückt.
I must be now. I must be now. I don't think I could forget meeting 9 niches.
Damals waren wir nicht Nietzsches.
No?
Wir waren Mitglieder der Öffentlichkeit. Sie erlaubten uns in die Sternwarte zum Tag der offenen Tür.
Zwei Untertitel.
Wir sahen durch ihr Teleskop und sahen, dass Gott tot ist. Der schreckliche Schock davon, die Intensität zu einer negativen Beschränkung mit entfernten positiven Lösung und ein Antikontrastretter und Philosophen, die bei all die
Whatever in the universe that is doing this to me, stop. Am I mad? Is the universe mad?
Wir sind es, Nietzsche murder Anthony!
Dad? Who was responsible? Is it a homicide? This should be my biggest arrest yet.
Houlihan, stop it!
No, you broke my nose! The telescope. The telescope was obviously the first to see the Supreme Being's dead body in the stars. Maybe it even saw who pulled the trigger, and we've got the telescope in the safety of a station cupboard.
Well, actually, could I make a little confession here?
You killed God.
No! The telescope. It escaped after fingerprinting.
Escaped? From the Alcatraz of a station cupboard? How could it have got past the searchlights? The outstations! The ceaseless patrols of the shelves!
Well, I saw it tunneling out of the cupboard with a spoon. I didn't want to say anything for, being arrested for going mad.
Snap the bracelets on yourself, Houlihan! For the very least, for not recapturing the spoon.
I have the right to remain silent. Anything I do say may be held against me in a court of law.
So I'm not mad! Or if I am, everybody's.
Kelly's the one who's crazy.
Perhaps we're fine. And it's the universe that's mad. A telescope sees a deceased deity before turning ordinary people into 19th century German philosophers before coming to life and stalking a dumpster.
There's more than this telescope that meets the eye. I must look into it immediately.
You turning tinny check, you too.
God's killer will be homicidally large if I don't. No one will be safe in their beds, or out of their beds, in their minds, or out of their minds. But first, Jennifer, I've got to lock these crooks in a cell. Into the back of the wagon. Out!
What?
So, are we real or aren't we?
Out! 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 Out!
Hi, Roddy. How's the sweeping going? Really? Uprising? Revolution? Should see it. It's not much better here. They've left a right mess. Bits and bricks of broken car. And a dead angel. All over the girlfriend. Yeah. Big yellowy thing with a halo and wings. Lying there like a cigarette end or a sweet wrapper. I suppose you're right. If it's an angel, it can't be dead. An angel is a precondition of the deceased state. Or perhaps it's just a figment of the previous occupant's imagination. Oh, it's gonna be some job sweeping it off Florinda. Ready? Ready! I think your brothers and sisters at the observatory are giving Roddy a hard time. What? Say it again. You're right, Florinda. You shouldn't let people walk all over you.
Ich bin Nietzsche. You?
Daddy Old, what has become of you? Take off the mustache, it isn't funny.
Actually, it kind of is.
It isn't real, is it?
God is tot! Hey, ist das eine Mercedes-Scooter?
Yes, two-wheel drive with a slipper dogger.
Kann ich auch mal versuchen?
Sure.
Daddy Old! Daddy Old! This is monstrous! Can you still dance?
Wie viel schon tanzen? Wenn man es gut kann.
This is the beginning of something wonderful. Those who see God is dead become Nietzsche. From out of the abyss, out of the unknown depths where God has died, has come life. As Nietzsche prophesied, God is dead, and we await God's successor. The bridge between religious belief and the future in which we will all be. A passionate, chaotic, and free.
And how do you know so much?
I did my doctorate on him at Randolph University.
This may sound like a stupid question, but what are we all talking about?
We await the arrival of the Overman, the Superman.
Superman! 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 Superman!
That's what we can now!
Danny Homicide. What's going on here?
God is tot!
See, Galileo looked up at the universe through me. Jesus! She saw a deceased God and turned into Nisha.
Let's tell us.
Yeah?
You were stalking Glennie.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to have telescope babies with her.
What woman in her right mind would want to make love to a telescope? You were looking up at the universe.
Yeah?
You saw the supreme being's dead body in the stars.
Yeah.
You saw who did it.
Yeah, no.
Of course you didn't.
No.
But you wanted someone else to look up and see. You wanted them to spill the beans because you were too scared to.
No, that's honestly not how this happened.
Don't bullshit me, Kent! I've arrested 1,000 like you and I put them all in jail. In fact, I put them all in the same cell. Now tell me who it is.
I don't know who it is.
The Big Bang. Was that the gun going off 13.7 billion years ago? You just heard now. There's a large homicidal maniac on the loose, and you know who it is!
I don't know who it is! Ah!
And I will look for myself up on the table.
What a good idea! I'll hold the skylight!
Up on the table.
And Calvin Klein is innocent, by the way. And I hope that you realize that by looking up.
And let them concentrate.
Right?
Alright. So deep. Black. Yes. I've seen plenty of homicides, but this is just...
I only wanted to warn you that by looking up me, you were running the risk of turning into me.
I'm trying to ascertain clues as to who God's killer is. Don't you worry. I have such a strong sense of identity that whoever is turning people into Nietzsche's, he will not rat on me. Nine, God, I can see who did it.
Really?
You are ashamed to tell how happy you ended up here!
God set the chief of police free, and the cells were all opened and the inmates free. We came
Hey! You're speaking without untertiteln!
You locked us in a cell with some PLC teachers from Kinsale, who run a variety of fascinating and cost-effective courses, one of which is English for dead German philosophers. Learn perfect English in 10 minutes.
Well, I will have to address you again!
No worries, it fits in with our theories about recurrence.
Ah, the occurrence! Well, by information, I have seen up the burn glass and the whole killed God!
Da starten wir alle!
The madman lit a lantern in the morning and ran down to the marketplace and cried, I see God. As many people there were, laughing atheists, the madman jumped into their midst and cried, where is God? I will tell you, we have killed him, you and I. All of us are his murderers. How did we do this? How could we drink up the sea? Who gave us this sponge to wipe horizons away in their entirety? What were we doing when we unchained this earth from its sun? Where is it moving now? What have we begun? Are we not flying continually, straying through infinity? Is the night secretly closing in on us, feeling the breath of empty space? Do we hear nothing of breaking earth, turning the stars, or murdered and decomposing gods? Who was holiest and mightiest yet that the planet has earned, has fled to death? Under our knife, who will wipe this blood off us to free ourselves? Not the greatness of this deed too great for us? Must we ourselves not become gods to appear worthy of it? The madman felt silent and looked up at his listeners who were staring in astonishment. He drew down his lantern and it broke into pieces. I have come too early, he said. My time is not yet. This tremendous event is still on its way. It has not yet reached the ears of men. Lightning and thunder, it requires time.
stars. Later that day, the madman forced his way into church to sing a requiem. What are these churches now if they are not the sudden tombs and sepulchres of God?
Bravo! Now, that was artistically quite interesting.
God is out!
Well, if we've all done it, I can't arrest everyone. I have to arrest myself. Besides, I think there's been enough arrests around here. We're way ahead of our competitors.
Oh, excuse me. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Leo, darling, you left your cap. Where is she?
Oh?
Oh, one of you wearing it?
Oh no, Mom. That's so over. She turned into a dead German philosopher.
Be Nietzsche.
This woman is a wanted criminal. Arrest her!
That's kind of so over as well.
She was a golfer to me when I was the professor at Krakow University. She stole my plans to make a deep space quantum telescope with human sensibilities. Thanks to her, I had to start all over again and ended up with Leo.
Is this true?
Forgive me. I was young. Influenced by Nietzschean ideas. I knew God was dying due to the waning of religious belief, and suspected this was because God's particles were entangled with those of our home on earth. That we were killing God, just as Nietzsche had written in Das Spade der Röster. I thought if people could see the body, they would develop a Nietzschean outlook and the process would be hastened. The new world would come sooner. My plan was to bring into being the new age of humanity by creating a mass race of Nietzsche believers. The Superman mentioned in Das Spake der Röster, the being who, when God is dead, will lead us from monkey-like beginnings into a new state of consciousness. By chance, or was it fate, I met Dr. Betty at the university where I was studying Nietzsche. And she divulged to me that she was inventing a sentient deep space telescope in her kitchen. When the plans were ready, I stole them. I escaped, and I went into hiding, and I worked on my own version of the telescope. Katharina, where are you? In the telescope I made from eunuchs.
So you and your sister have been deceiving us.
She's more of a, what did you call it, a daughter, really. I made the mistake of trying to gestate it in my book.
I would have done if I'd only caught of it.
But wait! What happens when a telescope and a telescope love each other? Come on, we got time.
Anyway, when the telescope would work, it was deep-seeing but not sufficiently telescopic. It was impossible to look upper. Still, not many months ago, Katharina saw that God was critically ill. The ructions in the church of the Raspik had caused a wind of belief that probably tipped God over the edge. We knew of the existence of Betty's telescope at the observatory. Katharina had been keeping a distant eye on it. We knew that after God's death, anyone who looked up Leo would become entangled and more than likely transmute into a Nietzschean sympathizer. And I wanted to be there when that happened, to lead the Nietzschean believers in their quest to higher consciousness. Keeping my head down, I took on the job of a simple gopher to a dancer and her impresario, and subtly persuaded them to move to Cork and befriend the chief astronomer there at Black Rock. Once God died, it was a simple job to convince Gladiol to make up a dance about the universe and put it on during the open week, where as many people as possible would look up the telescope. But I did not realize our particles were just like so entangled with those of God.
Entangled?
Einstein's spooky action at a distance. A proton's behaviour is ruled by that of another particle, and vice versa, as if they sat on the same seesaw. Even if it is 1 billion miles long, if one end is down, the other end must be up. God is dead Nietzsche, Nietzsche is dead God.
I never dreamed the entanglement would create actual Nietzsche. This is beyond my wildest dreams.
What a story! I write this entire narrative down into a musical. The first quantum musical. It will be called Gaze Not Into the Abyss. Oh yes, it will storm Broadway and the West End.
It will help spread an understanding of your work.
Wait a minute. But I was going to retire to a little suburban housing estate with Katrina. With any luck, no one will ever look us up. Or look up us ever again. And there be no more niches, because let's face it, no offense, but filling the whole world with a bunch of crazy philosopher guys with big mustaches, that's kind of weird, you know?
Sorry, check my phone. Wait, Violin. Hello? Jennifer. Yes, it is Raimundo.
Gladiol's house. I walked in to find that the floors have gone on strike. They've restricted demand, equal rights with humans, and the abolishing of abrasive cleaning materials and boots, and the reinstatement of Roddy.
Where's Ronnie now?
Oh, I'm sitting on him. I would have fallen into a large abyss if he had spread eagled himself like Superman, where the floors have been and held me up. Superman! Abyss!
Shut up! Do you need help?
What a stupid question!
This will be the part in the musical Gaze Not Into the Abyss when we come forward for the final song. We will sing and dance about the advanced state of consciousness.
Meine Beine sind wie gewulvoll, chaotisch, frei. So wird der Rest von mir.
Wait! First I'm gonna shoot Jennifer!
Superman! Over
a wreck going on. Hang on!
You are using damsel in distress.
Just have to draw a picture of the person I want to save.
Draw a picture of the person you would like to save.
I'm hovering over the base, thousands of feet deep.
Turn your profile a little bit to one side, away from me. A little bit more.
I'm not Superman, I'm a flower.
Enter the picture you have drawn here.
You are so passionate, chaotic and free. He does all sorts of me floors.
Just be flat, I said. Don't worry. It's supposed to be amazing to save very upset and imperiled women. Just gotta put the picture in the scanner. Hey, it's doing something. I think it's working. Grab on.
You are a damsel in distress. Step on the scooter now, and it will save your life.
Get on the scooter!
You are safe to step on the scooter. Step on the scooter, and it will save your life.
Help her! For Christ's sake!
Thank you for using damsel in distress.
You can sing your song now!
Seems we're all attached to things a million miles away. Particles of subatomic spookiness, they say. They stand up when we sit down and they sing when we play guitar. Here it's raining, there's sunbathing somewhere around a distant sky. Time is an illusion just to add to the confusion of the one thing's clear, the world is weirder than a talking telescope. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? We're in tango land. We're in tango. What the hell is going on? There's social cords attaching us to things that we can't see. Distant protons bonding with us surreptitiously. Are we all one organism, interconnected and expanding? Toenails or the nostril hairs of God without much understanding. Seems that nothing's what it seems, and so we haven't got a hope. Working out the universe is crazy, how can let us go? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? We're in tango land. We're in tango. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What the
for coming. You've been a great audience. It's so nice to have such a full house on our last night. We wouldn't have been able to do this play at all without Ian or Belinda or Steve's help at all. I mean, I remember when we first thought up with this play and everyone was like, what has Ian been taking? But no, we did a couple of exercises around it, we acted some of it out, and Ian scripted it, and well, here we are now. You're all wondering what the hell you just said.
We're still working it out.
But yeah, in order to show our appreciation to Ian and Belinda and Steve, we've got them all gifts. So if we could get the gifts. Here we have a plaque for Ian. It is the Golden Griffin. Later if you want.
Okay, yeah. Go.
Big thank you to our stage manager Steve, who we wouldn't have been able to. I don't know what to say now.
Hurry up, I'm freaking roasting inside the thing. In a week, can I take it off, Ian?
Santa Claus is real. Yeah. And again, thank you all for coming.
Yes.
It's been great, and thank you so much. Cameraman Timothy Fardy. We'd like to thank you, John Allen, as well, for coming out to see us. Thank you all, and good night.
Thank you very much.
Bye.